Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on Dungeon ni Deai wo Motomeru no wa Machigatteiru Darou ka. And yes, that is really long. In English, it's Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And I'm probably just gonna call it by that because the other one is way too long and hard to say completely in one sentence. But overall, um, I saw the title. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? I was like, what the heck is this gonna be about? But it's actually pretty interesting. From what I've seen in the first episode, my first impressions on it is literally it's kind of like a romance, action, fantasy kind of thing. Going on for it. What it is that gods and goddesses have pretty much come down to earth and sacrificed their kind of their powers and stuff to live with humans and everything. And what they do is that they get people to join their familia, their family, and in return, those humans get the power to fight monsters. And there's these dungeons, of course, and it's kind of like an RPG in the way they level up. The main character is only level 1, whilst I've seen like one of the girls is level 5. So it's pretty interesting in the fact that it's like an RPG, a fantasy RPG kind of thing going for it, and there's different families and everything, and the main character's name is Bell, and he is part of um, a goddess named Hestia, and he's the only one that's part of that family. So unlike other families, there's a bunch of them. This one only has it's only him. Pretty much we see at first I thought he was like completely just like a weak loser kind of main character, but because then at the beginning he's just been running away from this minotaur and he gets saved by this girl. Her name is Ayas Walzenstein or something like that. They call her the Sword Princess. She's part of the family of a god named Loki, and she's probably like she's known as a Sword Princess, and she's like super strong, like a level 5, and like he pretty much falls for her. And it's funny because even one of the things his grandfather says is that you know the this is where the logic of the title, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon, because the grandfather, or was it father or grandfather, one of them told him that he's got to get strong, and when he goes to a dungeon and saves like a girl, then the girl and him will of course fall for each other. Sorry, that was my glasses falling now. But they'll fall for each other, and in a way it did happen, but instead the other way around, where he was saved by the girl and he pretty much falls for her. And it's interesting in the fact that I thought he was really weak, but it did show like he just has a dagger, but he's just like just slashing through these guys, and it's pretty badass. But what's crazy about his skill is that as long as he has these kind of like feelings, which his feelings is for, the Sword Princess Ayas Wallenstein, as long as his feelings stays true or they get stronger, his skill, which everyone has, like, I guess skills and stuff, magic, and like every night after he the goddess who is Hestia for him, like kind of goes on his back and like levels him up or something. I'm not too sure how that works, but his stats go up, and strength, speed, all that kind of stuff. But he has a skill that pretty much, like, as long as his feelings are strong or get stronger, he actually like evolves and gets stronger faster than normal people normally do, which is a pretty cheat skill, to be honest. But yeah, and there's also a little bit of Hestia obviously has feelings for Belle, but he has no clue, which is kind of stupid. But he obviously has feelings for this girl, and there was also this other girl. Her name was Sivir Flover or something. I don't know. All of a sudden, she works at like this place, that like a bar kind of like place, and just runs into him, and it seems maybe she'll be part of. I'm thinking that this might be like a harem kind of thing, because with a title like is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I'm guessing this isn't gonna be the only girl he tries to pick up. I don't know, but he's the kind of character that Starts off really weak, but it turns out he's probably gonna end up being strong. Like one of the people of the Loki clan, Loki family, called him like it was just pretty much just talking crap about him, how weak he was, and he goes out and fights these guys. And even though it seems like he should run away, he stays there and fights. Of course, with that skill, he gets even higher levels, so he just turned super strong. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. I actually really enjoyed the aspect of it. At first, I thought I wasn't gonna like the character, but he's kind of funny. Um, Starts off weak, kind of gets stronger. Main character, and I just like the aspect of. I wonder if this is gonna be a harem kind of thing where he picks up girls in dungeons, because that's kind of a funny thing. So I'll continue to do episodes on this series because I think it's gonna be good, to be honest, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.